welcome to IndigoMusic.com. It's time for another episode of Xperience Sessions. Today, I have Behram Siganporia, who is the frontman of Best Kept Secret. He's a certified pilot, he's a musician, he's really done it all. And today, he's joining me. Let's say hi. Behram, thank you so much for doing this, man.
Thank you for having me as always.
Yeah, another experience session with Behram from Best Kept Secret. Now, let's just start with how much time we've all had in these last few months, right?
Yeah.
To ourselves because of the lockdown, because of the pandemic. Have you discovered like a new passion or something? We know music is something you like, but maybe cooking?
No, I actually haven't been. I haven't been cooking, but I have actually finally got a lot of time to work out. Usually when we're on tour and we're traveling, like in 2019, I think we had 100 flights, over 100 flights. It's impossible for us to get time to stay fit and work out and all of that. So here, I've kind of got into like a schedule where I can sleep on time, eat on time, work out regularly. So that kind of helps.
Wow, that's awesome. So you've been productive, which is more than I can say. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like even work-wise, I think like it's been a great opening or a realization for work-wise as well.
Yeah, have you written any new music? Has this time given you the opportunity to do that?
Yeah, I mean, we've written. I've written around 11 songs now, which out of which we're going to pick around 7 or maybe even 9 for the album.
Yeah.
And we've already started remotely tracking the demos. I still haven't met my band. I met my band once in the last 114 days, I think.
Oh my gosh, you're keeping count? Is that how much you miss them?
I really miss them because the last time I saw all of them together was on the 11th of March. We had a show in Hyderabad, and after that concert, we didn't see each other for the whole lockdown. And now this, I just met them on World Music Day for a quick video, and that's it. I haven't seen them for such a long time, but we've been working on it like remotely and I've been sending them voice notes every day and spamming them. So that's pretty much been the whole
story. You miss hanging out with them, and you are in a boy band, which is every music dream come true, right? Like every teenage music dream. You're in a boy band, and I'm sure you have like a shared brotherhood.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, technically, we're not really a. So, I mean, we're all boys in the band, but technically, we don't consider ourselves to be a stereotypical boy band because we don't really. All of us don't really dance. All of us don't really sing. We don't have choreographed moves and stuff. And all of us play instruments. Yeah, but I know what you're saying. As far as the brotherhood is concerned, yeah, for sure. I mean, with us, we're very tight as friends. It's like a band of brothers, and
I'm sure that also means that you fight like brothers, right?
Kind of. Sometimes it's usually the fights are not over music. The fights are over food, or.
Really?
Or who gets the window seat in the aircraft.
Oh man, like who gets the last slice of pizza? Those kind of fights?
Those kind of fights, yeah. Who gets to like finish the last drink?
That's really sweet. But like how do you, you spent time with them before the lockdown, I'm sure, making music and all of that. So what is one thing you really miss being, in that environment? You miss about being in that environment?
I think I miss everything, everything from waking up at 3 o'clock, catching 5 a.m. flights, performing for 2,000, 3,000 people, sleepless nights, eating dinner at 2 a.m., after parties, concerts, the energy, all of it. It's just it's a different life, and it's
sudden disappearance of all of it. I'm sure it's
yeah, and it's still so hard to digest because we still don't know what hit us. And there's a time where we had so many shows scheduled. We had a show scheduled in Italy in June. We had a music festival in Germany in July where we were headlining. So all these things have, just we were really preparing for all of these things for a very long time, and then now it's all just come to a standstill. But having said that, on the bright side, we finally got time to ourselves. We finally got time to work on our music and to kind of rediscover ourselves. I've rediscovered myself, I feel, as a single songwriter. So I feel that's the bright side.
Also, like what's different about Behram before lockdown and after lockdown?
I think there's an inner hidden romantic, which is now coming out in me. Earlier, I was never really keen on doing like the slow stuff, the deep stuff, and
Um,
I just wanted to have fun on stage.
yeah.
Now I've realized the importance of writing songs which are truly from the heart.
Oh, that's
However,
really nice. Look, I mean, on that note, it's I have to ask you to sing for us maybe something slow to start things off. How about that?
I woke up to you laughing at the things that made me laugh. You crashed into me like a runaway car. You looked through me and I could see two and two turn into three. In the dead of the night, you shone like a star. No, oh no, this isn't the time to be alone. No, oh no, you'll never find your way back home. It's been a while since you crossed my eye. This feeling swells each time I try to lose the thought of you, but I can't let you go. I can't let you go, even though you're gone. I can't let you go.
That's so cool. You know, I've heard this song with the beats and with everything, and stripped down is just as impactful, I've got to say, if not more. It's very emotional. I get what you mean by you having discovered this like very soulful side of you. Can't wait to see more of that in your album. Tell me a little bit about like, how long it's gonna take for you to put out an album with your band.
So right now, I don't really have like a like a studio at home, and I don't have, and I don't really know if it's safe to hit the studio yet.
Yeah.
So we're not really venturing out into the studio. But what we're doing is we're looking at maybe 2 month or 3 month period once it's safe. I'm also building my own studio right now at home, so I'm trying to get some stuff together so I can get like good recording gear and all of that together, and
Yeah.
maybe the entire album will be recorded in my bedroom. But it's going to take some time, so I don't know if I can even put a date on it, but we're going to take one song at a time. We've already started recording. We've already finished 2 demos, and we've got 9 more to go. Hopefully, 9 more, maybe around 18 weeks more for the demos to be over, and then we work on final production.
Okay, that's really exciting because it's not as long as I thought it would be. So something to look forward to in the nearish future.
Yes,
Everybody.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Behram, like you are doing your own music and that's amazing. But what's amazing is you've put out some magnificent, why can't I say that word? Magnificent covers as well. And
Yes.
what's the best and the worst thing about being like a seasoned cover artist?
So singing someone else's songs. Obviously, the person who wrote a particular song had a particular idea or an intention behind writing that song, or a particular emotion behind writing that song. For me, when I hear a song and if I have to cover it, I want to try and make it my own, because if I can't really connect to the song, I don't really feel it, and then it's just like a wasted effort.
Yeah.
But I feel, I at the back of my head, I think I know 300, 400 songs, musically. For me, it's a lesson. So every song that I listen to and I want to cover it is because it kind of strikes a chord with me, and I feel like, okay, this was interesting about this song. It could even be a phrase, it could be a particular melody, it could be the scale in which it was written, maybe the chord changes. There's so many things, but I think when you feel a particular song and you feel that you can interpret it in your own way, that's how I usually like to choose my covers.
Yeah, absolutely. It is your own interpretation, and you do such a great job. Can I ask you to sing us maybe one of your favorite songs to cover?
To cover, okay. Sure. Let's see. So, like I said, I've been working a lot on on my Hindi, by the way. You guys have probably seen that, but I'm not going to do Hindi because this is a English radio station.
Oh,
But
well, you
here's the
could if you want to, because this is video format, so there's no holds barred. There's no language barrier.
okay, but I'll stick to English for today.
Are you gonna?
Uh, yeah, maybe I'll do a Hindi song later on if I can get the confidence. I'm still very scared about my pronunciations, and there's too many people out there like, oh, you didn't pronounce this word correct, or you didn't say that word
I know.
correct, or you have an accent.
Strum the guitar extra loud when you pronounce.
Yeah, that's a good plan. So this is. Do you want a slow song or do you want an upbeat song when it comes to a cover?
Oh God, I'm so bad with choices. Upbeat. I'm because you started slow. I'll go upbeat.
Okay, so upbeat. So this is a song that I learned. A very funny story about this song. Actually, the first time I heard this song was when I was in America and I was flying. When you're flying as a solo pilot, I was building my flight hours because it's a part of my course, and I was all alone in my tiny little aircraft, flying over the Atlantic Ocean. And all you got to do is put your aircraft on autopilot and eat some Doritos and drink some juice and listen to some music like you're cruising away. And I had the radio on in the aircraft, and that's the first time I heard this song, and it was stuck in my head. As soon as I landed back in my, I went to my apartment, I picked up my guitar, and I just figured the song out. And ever since, it's had a special connection because this is how it's very rare for me to listen to a song on the aircraft and be like fully invested in it. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this is. I'm sure you guys know this, and here goes. Well, you done me too bad, I felt it. I tried to beat you, just so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks, and now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool down run out, I've been giving it my best. There's nothing gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
So good. You've kind of painted this picture, of you like cruising 30,000 miles. Is that how high you are?
No,
um,
8,000 feet, yeah.
it doesn't. I'm really bad with these numbers, but yeah, it's eating your Doritos and I mean there were no passengers, right? Because imagine that if they think their pilot is like just eating Doritos, putting the plane on autopilot. But
No,
that's amazing, Behram. And what's even more awesome is that you really have done it all. I can't believe like you've been a pilot. I mean, you are a certified pilot, and you're a musician. I mean, those are some really great things to be. So I think that's amazing.
yeah, I think I'm
Now,
just very fortunate to be able to live all these little dreams of mine.
yeah, and I'm sure there's more that you want to experience as well. Hopefully, as soon as this pandemic is over. But
Yes.
for now, okay, let's talk about the future a little bit. And no, actually, let's start with the present and we'll move to the future. If you could, like, just think of this entire year or what it has been so far as an album. Okay, what do you think the title of this album would be?
Uh, it was be Stay the F Home.
Yeah, with music that just makes you want to stay at home, I guess. Yeah, that sounds like a really good title. Okay, and speaking of the future, let's just say you have like a really huge, you're touring, you have, like a billion people coming out to see you. Who are the three artists you would like to open for you at that concert?
Artists that I would like for them to open for me.
Yes.
Okay. I'll answer your question and then I'll also tell you my wish list on who I would like to open for.
Okay.
Because that might be a little bit more realistic in the near future, but
We're dreaming big right now. Going for gold.
cool. So the first artist that I'd like for her to open for me is Ariana Grande, because I'd like to really meet her backstage.
Yeah.
And then there's let's see. Um, let's see. This is a tough one because
How many people, like, who do you want to meet backstage? Let that be the.
okay. I mean, if I want to meet anyone backstage, it's gonna be like people like Bono and Edge and Mick Jagger and
Oh,
Chris
of course.
Martin,
Gotta
of
go
course,
with classics. Yeah.
because they are really the for me they're like the inspiration, you know.
They're
Um,
visionaries for sure. And okay, so now we'll just stick to Ariana Grande opening for you. And tell me, who do you want to open for?
so I feel I really would love to open for U2. I would love to open for Coldplay, and in a very strange kind of way, but I would love to open for Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, he is really good. Yeah, that's a
Yes.
great list. Super. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to play a game. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask you. It's called Would You Rather. I'm sure you know how it works. Would you rather this or that? And I'll give you two scenarios. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, first one. Would you rather have writer's block for a week or forget how to play the guitar for a month?
The first one.
You'd rather have writer's block for a week. Okay.
Yeah.
If there was a dating rumor about you, would you rather it be that you are emotionally unavailable or that you're too clingy?
Uh, wow, this is a tough one. I would say too clingy because in the past all my girlfriends have complained that I'm never clingy. So then everyone would know it's a rumor. So I'll go with too clingy.
Okay, that's a good explanation. All right, would you rather lose 10,000 followers on Instagram or 10,000 followers on YouTube?
10,000 followers on YouTube.
Why? Because Instagram you think is more like audience wise, like just like.
Because I use Instagram like a dating app. I'm just kidding. But no, because Instagram, I think I have a more direct contact with Instagram, and I make a lot more money on Instagram. So I prefer to keep my Instagram.
All right. Would you rather be able to sing in every language or be able to play every instrument?
Sing in every language.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
see you brushing up on your Hindi. We're gonna come to that. Maybe you
Yeah.
can close off with. Okay, last question. Would you rather forget the lyrics to a song on stage or have to re-record one part of a song in your studio 25 times?
Re-record a song for 25 times, of course, because the stage is it's just one moment, and you have to shine.
Yeah,
So forgetting lyrics, although I have forgotten lyrics, and it's been great because when you forget lyrics and the crowd is singing with you, and you know that you've forgotten the lyrics, but the crowd still keeps singing. That's
yeah.
a great.
That's
That's still a it's a
that's
great
always
feeling.
the goal. That
Yeah,
no matter how many times you forget your lyrics, somebody else will always remember them.
yeah, yeah.
Behram, thank you so much for doing this with me. And would you like to please close with a Hindi song?
Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Let
I
me.
just want to say it's only because you brought it up. Like, I'm not putting any extra pressure, I hope.
No, you're not. But let me just think which one though. जरा जरा नींद भी अजनबी सी हो गई जरा जरा चैन से दुश्मनी सी हो गई तुम मिले खो गया है खुद का ही पता क्या करूं क्या नहीं कुछ बस में ना रहा समझू कैसे कोई समझाए दिल क्या करे जब किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहा कब किसी से प्यार हो जाए किसी से प्यार हो जाए
Yay, I could not figure out that if you did muff up the lyrics, I had no idea. That was beautiful. And also when you started playing, I thought you were playing What Goes Around by Justin
Yeah,
Timberlake. Was that
exactly.
what goes around?
That's
Yeah,
that was exactly the inspiration behind me even making this version because I was like, wow, it sounds just like what goes
yeah.
around comes around. Yeah,
Yeah, it really does, and you made it your own, Behram. That was awesome. Again,
thanks.
man, thanks for doing this. I hope you had fun.
I did, I did. Thank you so much. Always fun with you, Neerja. Thanks for having me.
You too. And I feel like I forced you to say it. I was like, I hope you had fun. Like, and
I
you had to
do.
say
I
it.
always have fun. I always have fun talking to you
Me
and
too.
to everyone at Indigo. It's always
Yeah,
fun.
it is. And yeah, just continue on. Can't wait for your album to come out. 18 months. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, 18 months. 9 months. 9 months from now. We put it in the oven, basically.
Fingers crossed. I'm gonna probably talk to you soon when your album comes up. Until then, bye.
Okay. Thanks so much. See you soon, Neerja. Take care.
See you. Bye.
Bye.